Welcome to Vintage Point with Ratabile Mapudzi on the 360 Experience. Tonight in the primetime stories, President Cyril Ramaphosa reorganizes national dialogue after pullouts. Jacob Zuma defends SAU's flag in Morocco visit. Then Malaka Trust rejects bribery claims as political attack. All this and more on the 360 Experience.
What Zuma did took our country and handing over back to the victors.
President Cyril Ramaphosa said the team planning the national dialogue has been recognized after some groups like Thabo Mbeki and Steve Biko Foundation have pulled out. Thabo Mbeki Foundation and others left because they felt there wasn't enough money or time to prepare for the first meeting. Ramaphosa said the meeting will still happen on Thursday, even without those groups. The national dialogue aims to bring South Africans together to discuss important issues. The president believes the restructured team can still make the event successful.
I will go and do the opening address, and there will be some 1,000 people or so representing various sectors who are already gearing themselves up to come and participate. And the finance has been made available, the venue has been secured, the operations center or room is already in operation, the replies, the RSVPs as they call them, are flowing in. So people are getting ready to come and participate in the dialogue. So the show is on the road.
The economic freedom fighter called Sport Minister Gayton McKenzie a hypocrite for accusing others of racism. The old social media post showed McKenzie using offensive words to describe black people. This came up after he filed charges against a podcast for racist comment about colored people. The EFF and Action SA want him removed from his job because of his past offensive languages. They argue a minister should set a good example for unity. McKenzie has not yet responded to these calls of his removal.
I'm going to tell you now if it's the truth or whatever. I'm still going to post everything that I'm saying here afterwards, just so that you can know that we're telling you the truth. Number one, in my entire life, I've never called anybody the K-word. Never. Where's the victims? This is a political campaign driven by EFF together with some, they call them influencers on Twitter. Excuse me. Let them show me. You said to, you Gayton, said to point B, you said to that person, this person, you use the K word when referring to that person. They can't. They have gone back to, do you know they went back 11 years? Do you know how much money it is to have people investigate each and everything that you've done in your life?
The Umkhonto weSizwe MK Party leader Jacob Zuma said he has a right to use the South African flag during a trip to Morocco because it belongs to all citizens, not just the government. Zuma spoke at the press conference in Sandton on Friday after meeting with all the party leaders. This was in response to concern from Minister Ronald Lamola about Zuma using a flag during a meeting with Moroccan officials on the 15th of July. Zuma insists his actions were not disrespectful. The debate over national symbol continues to spark discussion.
Together, South Africa, a flag of any country belongs to the citizens of that country. Serious. Every country has a flag this color. Every citizen owns that flag. It's not the government. Not the government. Government totally equal. Nani pela niyabuza nje. Awunangidumaza. Hawu bakwethu.
The Malaka Family Trust says claims against Tebogo Malaka, CEO of the Independent Development Trust, are false and part of political attack to get her fired. Allegation says Malaka, an IDT spokesperson, tried to bribe a journalist with 60,000 to hide corruption stories. The trust supports Malaka and says the accusations are lies meant to ruin her reputation. They believe that she is being unfairly targeted for her leadership role. The IDT continues its work on development project despite the controversy.
This is that she would have known about the meeting, but the meeting obviously was facilitated for her to give her side of the story so as to lay rest to the issue that has been widely reported by the said journalist. So upon getting there, obviously there was a sketch prepared, there were cameras in all angles, there were audio recordings, so this would have meant that it was a trap for her to walk into the trap and by extension compromise her, which unfortunately did not happen.
The Investigating Directorate Against Corruption has chosen not to comment on the active investigations, but to unverified WhatsApp messages alleges that the National Police Commissioner Fani Masemola may face imminent arrest. Messages, according to the source close to the investigations, claims IREC has obtained a warrant for Masemola's arrest linked to the alleged misuse confidential funds from the Crime Intelligence Secret Service account. It further alleges that Masemola collaborated with Lieutenant General Dumisa Khumalo, head of Crime Intelligence, to improperly acquire 2 properties in Pretoria and Midrand. That was all with Retabile Maputsi on the Vintage Point on the 360 experience. Make sure that you like and share. For more details, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. This is goodbye for today.
What Zuma did took our country and handing over back to the good guys.